Flosstube. Let's see. Time to try to get another one done. Gonna see how this goes. I have no script. Hey, I guess I should say my name is Joan. My channel is Queen of Quite a Lot. I'm going to try to continue with showing you my smalls. I'm hoping that the lighting is good enough in here. I'm kind of getting a late start with this. Just talk about this piece that I had at the very beginning. I'm trying to start out with a piece at the very beginning of my floss tube of something I stitched. This is, of course, a Little House Needleworks. It's hanging on my Little House Needleworks wall, that way behind the camera. I stitched this one back in 2000, apparently, when we lived in Aberdeen. Again, a frame that I had found at a thrift shop. So there you have it. There's that. My cat is crawling around here. Hopefully he won't get in the way. I guess I'll talk a little bit first about things I'm working on. I've had a few things. Ooh, forgot one thing upstairs. Oh well. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't go back and watch my videos because I really don't like to watch myself. So I'm never sure. I should probably do that or take notes or something. I'm just going to give you a little update on my Let Freedom Ring. Hopefully you can kind of see that, how far I am. I was really on a roll. And then, I mean, this is basically what I was working on. And then I got caught up in a sal. I don't generally do sals. But I have always wanted to do the Little House Needleworks sheep virtues. In fact, I had started them. I was going to make them all into pillows. And then they posted this picture of it. You know, I'm sure you've all seen it. Oh, if I could only coordinate. I'm sure you've all seen it done on this, you know, with the borders and a big piece of fabric. So, long story short, I got caught up in this. And this is how far I am. I got the 5 bottom boxes, borders done. I've got this one on the side done. If I could coordinate. I think I've got the camera just way too close. Yeah. Anyway. So I've kind of, I don't know, I've been working on that quite a bit. Because they're really kind of, it's very soothing to stitch that border. And then if I sit in the evening, which I do because my husband works evenings, so I can sit and stitch till he gets home at 11 o'clock at night, I can get a block done, you know, the inside of it done. So I've kind of been doing that. And I've kind of like, I don't know, made it a competition for some reason for myself. But last night I did talk to Michelle last night, farm girl. Hey, I talked to her last night, and I was telling her about this, and I was telling her I've kind of done a few things in between. One of the things I did do was this. I've been working on these Lizzie Kate Flippets, the stamp series, and I've been doing one every month and giving it to my daughter-in-law, although she hasn't gotten this one yet. And I do have June done, but it's upstairs and I forgot it. So anyway, I detoured because that like took an evening. So I've had a couple things, small things going. I also finished, where is it? I also finished this John Hancock This is a Little House Needleworks Early Americans. This is the second one. And look at this cute fabric I got. It's got the signers of the Independent or Declaration of Independence on it. I thought that was so dang cute. And I've had that fabric for quite a while. So I got this one done. Not sure in my last video if I showed you, I did get Betsy Ross done. And I also found this very cute fabric. I thought it was so appropriate. In fact, I went back to the quilt store where I'd bought this because it's an older collection, and I went and bought a couple yards of it. Not sure why, but now I thought I had to have it. So then were a couple things that I have been doing in between my Let Freedom Ring and my Sheep Virtues sale. And then last night, because I've had this done and I was really trying, you know, I was trying to clean up my whips, which I haven't been doing. I've been adding to them. And I was trying to, when I started something, especially if it was something a little bit smaller, trying to get it done before I started any big projects. But anyway, I've been working on this piece, Plum Street, Soul Sisters. So I worked on this last night. I got to get the heads on. I think if I just put my mind to it, I could probably crank this out. Here's the pattern. I could probably crank this out in a couple of days. We'll see. So then, on top of all that, I've been sewing. I've sewn quite a few project bags. I want to thank everybody who's, you know, checked out my Facebook page, Made by Mama Joan. I want to thank you for checking them out. I thank the people who have bought. I have a few customers, repeat customers. That's really great. So I've been sewing. I've probably sewed at least 20 bags, probably more. I think I just put together, I don't know, 15 today in another stage. And then I've done some sewing for a friend of mine. Here's her little, she wanted a little patriotic bag with a clear little, it's a little bit different version of the bags that I do make. This one's, you know, got a handle, kind of a bag. Here's my project bags. This one here is the sheep bag, of course, I made to go for my sheep sal. Thought I needed one of those. Sold a couple of those. Made this Christmas bag for my friend. She wanted a Christmas bag. Kind of get it so it's not glaring. And then I also made her one of these covers for her light, the LED one. It's a little snap one, and she had this fabric. She's a blog, and the name of it is Purple Peacock. So I'd found this fabric for her, I don't know, on my travels. So I sewed that. I've sewed for a shop here in the city where we live. They have a little Crafty Chicks on the Loose is the name of it, and I've sewed like American Girl doll sleeping bags and some bags, other bags I've been sewing for them. They've requested some things. So then on top of that, today I got a wild hair. I'm not sure why. Decided I needed to do some fabric dyeing. I was going to try to dye some fabric in the doubloon type of color. Looking for something to put behind this. This is a piece, this was a test piece that I did. I do like the way it turned out. I kind of did I kind of did Michelle's method in a way, but I don't really measure very accurately. I kind of just trial and error. I mix the base up and dyed it, the base, the base color of this. And then I squished it up and put it in a little container, and then I dropped with a straw different places. So this was the one trial. And then I decided I wanted my splotches to be a bit darker. So I did this one, and the base was basically the same. I just kind of darkened up the blotches. And I don't mind either one of those. And then I did a big piece. I don't know, you might have a hard time seeing this because, like I said, I'm probably too dang close, and the color, the lighting probably isn't that good in here, but here's this one. I thought it turned out fairly good. I do like the modeling of it. This one is kind of in between the two other test pieces. It's a little bit darker than the first one, a little bit lighter than the second one. So I'm kind of happy with it. I don't think the color is really like the doubloon. I think doubloon is a little bit lighter. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. I'm not sure why I was dyeing today. I have so many other things that I should be doing. So on to my smalls. I showed you my first couple of smalls, my Little House Early Americans. So I'm going to kind of keep the theme going here with patriotic. I have this basket, again, as Yvonne talks about, you don't have to have dough balls. This little wire basket, it was gold, and then I had my hubby spray paint it red for me. It's kind of a cute little bowl, so I'll just go ahead and show you some of the things I have in it. It's not very coordinated, but Little House Needleworks. And of course, again, I'm not going to have all the names of these. You're just going to have to, I might know the designer, don't know the chart name, but so here's this little house and the back of the fabric, kind of a plain Jane fabric, but this one is a Plum Street. I think this one is George and Martha. I think, Michelle, I think you picked this for one of your mania starts. So that one here again is another Little House. There's the front, and we got some patriotic on the back fabric. This one is a Shepherd's Bush. It's a trifle. Cute little pillow. There's the back fabric on that. Again, a Little House. I'd had these patterns for like ever. And this is some more patriotic fabric. And a couple of these pillows, I think this one and this one, and I think maybe even this one, I think they were in the fair either last year or the year before. I got on a roll on patriotic pillows and started all those. So I have those pillows in that basket. Again, I have another basket. This is an oldie but a goodie. I can't remember the designer. I don't know if it's a Bent Creek or it might be Bent Creek, but it's an oldie but a goodie. Not a pillow, a frame, of course, a frame I got from a thrift store. This was a club piece. I know it's out in book form now. Blackbird design, the drum. This one I did enter into, the state fair. Got a second place at the state fair. This one was kind of a fun one to do. And I stuffed it with shavings. Why can't I think of the name? Wood shavings. Sawdust. Sawdust. Got a brain cramp. Another one, this one I made quite a few years ago. I think this is a Lizzie Kate, I believe. There's the backing fabric. I thought it was really kind of cute. This one was a favorite of mine that I did last year. I believe it was last year because I put it in the fair. I don't know what, 2015 this one was in the fair. Plum Street for Spacious Skies. I believe it was called, I'm not sure. So there's the front in my little patriotic fabric. This one I did, got a first premium from the Minnesota State Fair in 2015. Having a brain cramp on this one. Heartstring samplery, I think is what this one was. And this cute fabric again, I put it on the back of that. This one I did in 2014. I know this one was in the fair too. I think the county and the state fair, but another Blackbird design. Again, I think this is in the book, the same book that the drum is in. And I use that cute little Declaration of Independence fabric. This one, I believe, was a kit project, and I can't even think of the designer right now. I belong to a club, Prim Sisters. I think this came from Country Sampler. I'm sorry, I don't have the name of it. It's just the back, some plain kind of primmy looking backing fabric. Yeah, bad on the designer of this one. I'm not even going to say. A lot of people were doing these. Yeah, this was stitched in 2014. They were kind of like a seasonal celebration, kind of. Another little thing I did in 2012. I think this was in a magazine. Again, I used my little, I guess I used that fabric a lot more than I thought. Didn't realize that. This one was done in 2011. So see, I'm not going to remember all these designers. Another little pillow, cute little backing fabric. Okay, Kitty, you need to get down. 2014, I did this one too. I'm really sorry, I don't remember the names of these designers. I'd have to go, whoops, I guess I put that on upside down and I just realized that now. Wow. Wow. Okay. This I know is a Chessie and Me. I do know that. I made this one into a little flat. And look at this cute little patriotic fabric. Then I did Prairie Schooler. Pretty sure these are Prairie Schooler Little Strawberry. I did do one of these. I think I was going to do more, but I haven't done that. So there's my other little basket of goodies, and I have one more basket of goodies. Here's another little patriotic. You can see I didn't finish the back of that one. This one is, I want to say it's Country Cottage Needleworks. Oh, I got it all kind, and yeah, you saw, I haven't finished off the back of it. I think I just haven't really found the right fabric. I probably have some now, I need to go look. I got this from back in the day when I was doing exchanges when I first started my blog. I want to say this is a Birds of a Feather. I got this 2010 I did this one. Holy Hannah. I think this one is like a Lizzie Kate or Bent Creek. And I think this too I got as in an exchange. It was all, this one was all made up. A little flat fold. Dang cute. These, man, sorry, I'm really bad on the designer thing. I can see this pattern book, but this again I finished in a flat fold. Little fabric on the back. And this one I think was a free chart from like 100 years, well not 100 years ago, but from a while. I don't see a year on this, but made a needle roll. Isn't that a little cute thing? I think this was a trilogy. I want to say because this was stitched over one over one. Not sure what the count was, but it looks dang small. And I want to say that this says it was done in 2002. Wow, an oldie but a goodie. And I just framed this one. This too, oh yeah, this one was fair and square, I believe. And look at Sharon, Oklahoma. I know she's got a blog. And it was a fair and square from 2008. Another, this one I'm pretty sure was a freebie. And the backing fabric. Little House Needleworks. This is a Little House Needleworks. Cute little pillow. I can see that my pillow skills have gotten, my finishing skills have gotten so much better over the years. This I think is JBW maybe. I know my friend made me this. Little Biscorn U. Dang cute. And I think that, oh, well, here's a little fob. This one might have been a freebie, and this one was done in 2001. Holy mackerel, that was a long time ago, but yeah, a little fob. So there is a bunch of my smalls. I really have tons and tons of smalls. So there's, I think that's a big chunk of my patriotic. I think I have a few more patriotic things. I didn't drag them out. I'm not sure why I didn't drag them out. Probably because I'm always discombobulated and worried about doing these dang floss tubes, getting my crap together. So I think that, oh, I'll show you another little, here's something I'd finished. This was Ink Circles. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what the pattern name was, but it just came out in market this year. Frame I got at the thrift store. See, not even finished yet. I'm still working on it, but it is pinned and ready to be finished off. Kind of debated turning that into a pillow, but I think I'm going to keep it in the frame. What am I going to be working on? You saw what I was going to be working on. I'm going to try to finish my Soul Sisters. I'm going to try to work on my Let Freedom Ring. I want to give that a little attention. Although I don't know, Sheep Virtues might win out. And then I did buy, I went to her Etsy, Annie B's folk art, and I got this pattern. I want to stitch that. Isn't that darn cute? So I'm going to, I've got this one and I've got her frog one, you know, kind of sewing related. I want to get that one stitched. See, this is the problem, is I want to get all these things stitched and then I get held up on these kind of big projects. You know, like these I could crank out in a day or so. I don't know, a couple nights sitting here. But yeah, I think that's about it. We're 26 minutes in. I'm having a really hard time with my old eyes seeing that little screen on my camera. Again, I want to say thanks for everybody who watches. I do want to give a shout out to the Flosstubers who are going. I heard from a few left comments, so if you haven't left a comment and you're going to the Flosstube retreat in October, hey, leave me a comment so I can just know that you're going. And if you have a Flosstube channel that I haven't seen, because sometimes I kind of hit and miss. I talk to my friends and they're like, have you seen so-and-so? And sometimes I haven't seen them. So leave me a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll try to do this again in a week, or probably more like 2. It seems to be, if I can crank one out in 2 weeks, I'm doing good. Hopefully, I'll be able to kind of like edit this myself and get it, you know, uploaded and edited and all that technical stuff that I'm still kind of learning. And I will see you in a couple weeks. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody's having a great week and has a great weekend. Bye.